Hello everybody and welcome in on the other side of this Memorial Day weekend. EIF owner Carney with you again as always, and it's time for another edition of Superstardom. Last week we had the doubleheader on Thursday, SS, ED, and BFG. It actually ended up being more of a 5-hour show than anything. Today it's just a standard pair of hours, and it's the 383rd episode of Superstardom. Starting off with two superstars that were in association together via the Sins of EIF. They are no more, but the careers of Master B and Greedy are still very much thriving as singles competitors, and we'll see it on display tonight. Greedy, as always, the dead man. Master B, Y2J. Here we go. Ding, ding, ding. And the opening begins now. What a strong opener here tonight on the 383rd edition of Superstardom. This, the longest running weekly show in EIF. We have two mega weight superstars. Greedy, a 9-time EIF world champion. Master B, the Money in the Bank briefcase holder of nearly 10 months. Greedy, who tries to make contact and struggles for a second. Here goes Greedy again, gets drop kicked down. Greedy, also Master B and Greedy both keeping eyes. These are ED superstars, and guys, we kind of talked about this. This is the second episode of Superstardom since we had the draft, since we had Superstars Reborn, but it's all ED moving forward, and in 11 short nights, ED will host EIF's 8th annual Hardcore Sacrifice. And that is live on pay-per-view Sunday, June 10th from the CW One Night Stand Arena. And it should be a fun one. Helocity, IC, and World titles all confirmed to be defended. Champions for all three of those titles also confirmed. Stipulations and everything by the end of this week I hope to have. And we also will have the finals of the Battle for Glory All-Stars tournament take place at that event. We do not know who the finalists are. Greedy could be one of them. He matches up with Untamed Legend. That'll happen later on this week. Definitely not tonight, unless they both end up being on at midnight and really want to do it, then I'm down. But otherwise, Greedy brought back to his feet for a Spinorama forearm connecting for Master B. Anyway, though, will be Greedy and Untamed Legend. They will face off with the winner of the other semifinal, which is being brought to debate. However, Deadly Gamer is currently listed as the other finalist. And again, that will be put under some discussion. Greedy, well, they both, I think, do, but I think everybody does. Anyway, I have to really look. I just ban move. Well, not ban moves. Like, he had a ban move, he got called for it, and it didn't impact the decision, but apparently his finisher from a certain position is irreversible. Bulldog connects from Greedy. Well, we can confirm this much for a lot of people. I know there's a lot of superstars and fans of EIF that are speculating on this. This is what we do have confirmed. If it is redone, it will be redone in the best of 3 format, meaning that NBC Master and Deadly will each be given a 1-1 series. It stood as a 1-1 series. So NBC's win streak is over. That is, no matter what, that is definitive. He has not won. His 14-game win streak ended, so at best it would be a 1-1 series moving on. But again, there is still a chance Deadly wins that, and therefore it's the winner of Greedy and Untamed Legend versus Deadly in the finals June 10th. Right now, Master B is out of reversals, but it came at the cost of a mid-move, which he took advantage of. The walls of Jericho are locked in now. Center of the ring for a half second. Don't you love how it's like a signature Chris Jericho move, but like, we don't fucking do it? Anyway. Master B and Greedy both will have heavy eyes on the Hardcore Sacrifice pay-per-view. For Greedy, he wants to get considered in that world title match or the BFG. And for Master B, well, perhaps he cashes in that event. Greedy looks for a choke slam and is caught by the speed of Master B. Master B was also a part of the Battle for Glory tournament, but eliminated in the opening round by Deadly Gamer. Greedy on one knee, but gets caught with an axe handle in between the eyes. And Greedy makes shoulder-to-shoulder contact. Stomp connects for Gretel. The second stomp is in there. Signature in hand for him to Master B's finisher. And Greedy will walk around a little bit. And Greedy with another drop kick to connect. Master B again on one knee. Greedy misses with the knee. Well, his own clothesline misses again. The speed of Master B is coming in, and a plate of chops also narrowed around the chest. By the way, speaking of Master B, not to make it not about him. But we all here at Extreme International Fighting want to wish a very happy birthday to brother of Master B. That is NBC Master today, turning 13 years old. It's so exciting. He's Zac Efron and 17 again. But either way, happy birthday to NBC Master. We will see the Brock Lesnar representative in action. Last year, he celebrated a birthday by beating Jumper Magnum to retain the Superstardom Championship. If Deadly's on, and you use a title shot, we can do it. You're not allowed in the SS. Got it. Stop it. Gritty rolls out of the ring. He'll walk around a little bit. Gritty coming right back in, and the speed once more paying off for Master B. Be down reversals.
What the fuck? My game crashed too. What the? My Elgato crashed. My Elgato crashed. What the hell?
No, there's a rule. There's a rule.
Yep, we gotta follow the rule.
All right, guys, we're back on here. Hopefully, we're back on Twitch, but if not, we're just on Mixer for now. And literally, myself, Greedy, Master B, and James Arkoffel, our games all crashed. And so, therefore, because the rule is after 5 minutes, you have to call the match. It's an official EIF match. Greedy and Master B did compete in an official EIF match, and it is scored as a no contest. Which unfortunately we've had just far too many of over the last few weeks. Who is the snake? He's not in the party, is he? Oh, dude, I'm going to make decisions, okay? I really have not. I know I said this week, by the end of this week, because I'll have more time towards the end of this week, but I didn't have a chance to even play games the last few days. So, all right. So anyway, DZ is here, and DZ would like a match, and moving on, we will get the Godfather in action. However, I was doing that not even to get your attention. I know you guys all thought that, but I legitimately was doing it because I've been having throat issues. Anyway, well, look. Okay. Ignorant. All right, let's see. What kind of superstars do we got in here? Who's got Jinder in EIF? Doesn't somebody have Jinder Mahal? K-Hart does. Get K-Hart in here, dude. We want... he's not even on. Fuck it. Okay, what? Oh, Carol has literally seen a minute ago. Fucking green button his grapples. He's fucking... Alright, anyway. So... Why don't we do DZ versus Dual Candy, The Godfather and Luke Gallows? Now that's a quality. From Taker and Jericho to Gallows and Godfather. What's up? Yeah, in a little bit here, bud. I just gotta... Eclipse, who even... What's your character? Eclipse is Victor. That's right. Guys, can we please stop? I can't hear. We have this problem every single show where I have to tell you guys to stop. Alright, hold on 1 second. I gotta make this match, then kick Untamed. Okay, hold on. The match is up. This is for DZ, James, and Dual Candy. Okay, the person that is the snake. The snake is Eclipse? Because I just saw DHG Eclipse. Okay, Snake, who are you friends with in this party? Okay. Alright, so Snake, listen, if you want to join EIF, you can. Just ask Untamed. He'll be out of the party to help you out. Yep. All right, well, DZ is allowed to use Papa Shango as well because they are the same person. However, he is remaining with Pimp Daddy. This is more even than you. This is pretty much as even as you can get. Both guys are 83 overalls. Both guys have 3 reversals. And for Dual Candy, he goes from Zack Ryder to Luke Gallows. Not the best character, of course, but he's going to try and make it work. Twice as nice, Untamed. Truth or Dare and cock blockers. Who's the world champion, Nexus? What? All right, well, it's 3 reversals, 83, 83. DZ, Dual Candy. Ding, ding, ding. The bell has rung. And we are underway with a big clothesline for Dual Candy out of Hellocity. So is he. He's a student teacher. So, fucking having throat problems. So Greedy, you work what time tomorrow? (10 a.m., 7 p.m.) Okay. So when will you be back tomorrow? Okay, so when you say school, replace that word with frat, and I will. I won't be back in time. I don't know when I'll be back. That's the problem. Yeah, I don't know when I'll be back. Like, I might even get back a little after midnight. That is true, Untamed. You are on all the time, dude. You do not have friends. DZ with the right hand. Dual Candy hangs DZ up on the top rope for a second there. And here comes big uppercut. DZ out of reversals, but will not get green barred. Here comes DZ. Irish whip reversal, and DZ goes onto the apron. Dual Candy will attack, and with no reversals for either superstar, the advantage belongs to Helocity's Dual Candy with a couple of rights. 3 rights, make it a signature. He's going to go for it, and he's going to hit it. DZ gets choke slammed down. We didn't get to see that with Greedy as Undertaker, but we'll get a modified version with Luke Gallows. And he goes for the finisher. Wow. Wow, geez. Really trying to roll one off there. Belly-to-belly slam will connect. Dual Candy still heavily in control, but wanted to try and peel off a finisher as soon as possible. Now he tells DZ what to do next as he's on bended knee. DZ got to make his emphatic entrance as the Godfather last week on Superstardom. It's a long-ass entrance. Are you serious? For what? Both brands? DZ uses his first ring escape, and DZ gets caught. Oh, man. DZ got speared when he was looking for the clothesline. DZ gets caught again. Every time DZ reverses, Dual Candy always has one more. DZ elbow into the leg. Oh, DZ was going to go for it. Referee gets caught. And DZ able to get the stop, and DZ does have offense now. Clean stall. It was close. It was a close. Referee rolls back up. Dual Candy is out of reversals, and I think DZ has him where he wants him now. DZ should be able to capitalize here. All depends on what Dual Candy goes for next. He picks DZ up. Here he comes. DZ reverses. And DZ might go for it. No, he doesn't, but he does go for a DDT to do some damage. And long move. DZ knew just as Dual Candy was about to gain the reversal. Did you say reset my console? Shit, I already did. Oops. And DZ with a stomp. DZ about to gain his second reversal back. And now he's going to go for the wake up. Dual Candy went for a finisher. It got reversed. Will DZ take his turn? He does not. Dual Candy, though, tries to reverse. Gets it with a neck breaker to keep DZ on the ground. And Dual Candy, not a fan of stomping. You guys notice that? Picks him up almost every time. And out of reversals. I don't know if that's a wise move. Here comes DZ with the finisher. The Hoe Driver. DZ connects. And it's a 1-0 finisher count. A chance for DZ to get a win. No rope break either. 2. And DZ almost got it. DZ reversed by Dual Candy. Here comes Candy. Goes for the signature. DZ saw it a mile away. Double elbows to the face. DZ should get a signature out of this one. Yes, he does. Off the rope he comes. Big elbow connects for Diz. DZ picks him up. Should be a Siggy coming up. DZ even knows what his signature is. I don't. Anyway. Snapmare connects in the headlock. DZ with another finisher in hand. It's 1-0 in the finisher count for DZ over Dual Candy. This An inter-promotional matchup, DZ, a main roster and Hall of Famer, Dual Candy, a member of Hellocity. DZ went for the finisher, and Dual Candy, a timely reversal. First Zack Ryder, then Luke Gallows, and now Dual Candy trying to get a win with Luke. Scoop and a slam connects. DZ will use his second ring escape, right? Untamed, to be fair, I do think he's giving you a pretty big notice. He's giving you 6 hours to do it. You're playing a guy who doesn't play the game, Untamed. Like, you play it more than he does. Dual Candy is going to go for the finisher. DZ didn't reverse. DZ gets dropped. It's 1-1. Dual Candy. 2, no rope break for DZ, and DZ is pinned. That was a winnable game for DZ, and instead it's Dual Candy, who was involved in a triple threat loss with Luke Gallows last time, but this time he gets it. Good for you, Candy. Because he's going this whole weekend. He's going this whole weekend and like all of next week. Like 4 a.m. Fuck. We're doing it at 4 a.m. All right, guys. Let's get another match going here. And I did hear Eclipse in the party. And I know Eclipse wants a match. So let's take a look at who we got here. I do have that idea. That's a good idea. I also got a message from Chipping Cobra. This is Superstardom. Well, that's good for you, because we might be trying to get a multi-man here in just a second. All right, look at that, dude. Chipping Cobra is a new member of EIF. What's up, Chipping? Cobra, that's what he does when you join the party. He goes, it's Chipping. Like, yeah. Oh, never mind. All right, go fuck yourself, Chipping. Okay, so, let's see here. My words exactly. Your words, not mine. Okay. Oh, Nexus. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Nexus, got to be kidding me. Oh, okay, I will. I'll send him, can I just send it to him, like, when the show's over? Okay, so let's see here. Let's see who we want to put with who. We're trying to do the right matchups. I know I messaged Wicked. I wanted to see if he would respond, but I don't think he's gotten back to me yet. Yeah, well, he isn't responding to me, so I don't think he's going to respond to you, but, you know, it's worth a try. Okay, let's see here. I'm still just trying to make sure I get a match going here. This chipping kid, aka it's Chipping, is Daunted Nick. Dude, who is this guy? Alright, well, as we just have things going on right now, let's just, might as well just go to our match, right? Hey, Assassins, do you want a triple threat? Assassins, are you there? Assassins. Is it really? Okay. Alright. Wait, is Daunted Nickel really the chipping guy or no? Okay, all right, I'm gonna trust you. Okay, then chipping. Okay, great. Douche. Anyway, okay, it's triple threat time, and we're going to be putting our Helocity guys up. Well, actually, Convicted's now officially a main roster guy, but we're going to do Convicted, Eclipse, and Chipping Cobra. The characters for this are R-Truth, Victor, and who is Convicted? Eric Young. There we go, yeah. So R-Truth, Victor, and Eric Young. Doesn't that sound exciting? I think so. First multi-man of the night. Dude. Chipping, is this your EIF debut or have you done a match already? Who'd you lose to? Notice how I said that he already lost. Anyway, okay, he lost to Eclipse on Helocity. Well, now, did they fight with their Superstorm characters? Nice. All right, well, now it's the Victor and R-Truth rivalry continuing. All right, guys, the match is up. This is for Convicted, who is already in here, along with Chipping Cobra and Eclipse. By the way, guys, we want to remind you, you're getting to see some Helocity superstars now. Don't forget, you will see them again later on tonight. After our show ends at 7 o'clock, we take an hour intermission, and then from 8 p.m. to 9, we have Midnight Mayfire, our Helocity general manager, keeping track of things. Should be able to take care of it for you guys. Of course, he is having some power outages. Yeah, like you're in the match right now, so yes, you're R-Truth. Not up or not up. You could have another match tonight, too. Yes. Eclipse, are you there? Hey, hold on a second, guys. Hey, DHG Eclipse, are you there? Nice, man. That's what I like to hear, dude. There we go. Okay, never mind. He was here. He just doesn't say anything. I don't like people like that, but you know what? Hey, look at that. Headshot. Fucking, joining us in the chat. In the Mixer chat. So take a look at these characters, everybody. Complete studs. So I call hashtag Studley. Don't worry, though. We still have many big names to come up. James Arkoffel, Tyrant Hunt, if you count that as a big name, I count it as a big disappointment. And the Birthday Boy NBC Master, all in the arena and in the party. Don't forget, there's that Nexus guy, too. I forget what he did. Anything relevant? No. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. What? Yo, Hetty, you ready to come back yet? We need you, dude. We need you, bro. Oh my God, get out of the party. Literally just leave now. Hold on a second. Hold on, no. Okay, Chipping, what are you doing? What are you doing? We didn't ring the bell, buddy. So now you get a hit with a free fucking move, you moron. And one for good measure. One for good measure. Fucking stupid moron doesn't know how to what. All right, now just wait a second. Now settle down now. Okay, here we go. Ding, ding, ding. So the only person without 4 reversals is DHG Eclipse, who is Victor. And you know what? He deserves it. He didn't show up to a championship match he was scheduled to do. Heavy D Jones says, I'm going to lose anyway if I join. Heavy, I don't think that's the right mentality to have, man. I mean, you should be wanting to show up. And hypothetically, if you feel that way to the point where you wouldn't show up, then why would you be in EIF still? I mean, unless you're committing to quitting right here on the Mixer chat. But, you know, that's up to you. Just let me know, man, because I got to, you know, friends list is pretty full. I got to do some house cleaning when I can. Anyway, Right hand connects. The second part of that is sadly true. Anyway, forearm connects for Chipping Cobra. Guys, this is one of VIF's newest acquisitions, Chipping Cobra, part of Hellocity, and so backbreaker delivered from Eclipse, who's trying to gain some water here treading. Convicted, on the other hand, he goes from Jason Jordan to Eric Young. Interesting character for Convicted, who got him via the randomness of the draft. Could end up with a terrible character. Ended up with an okay guy, I would say. He's got 4 reversals, which helps. Convicted now officially a part of the main roster. Yes, he can show up at Hellocity, but he's no longer going for that title. And because Convicted is a Superstardom preference guy, you'd like to think this kid is going to be trying to aim for the United States Championship in the near future. A couple of right hands and then left. All right, and a discus clothesline. In fact, all 3 of our champions, Superstardom, the US, and the Hellocity, Death Row, Wicked, and Deadly, are all MIA today. And Assassins, well, I even asked him, though, he didn't respond to me. Assassins did not respond, so he might not actually be here. He might just be in the party. Backbreaker delivered. True. I don't know where you get your sources, Nexus, but that's why you're a good sports journalist. And there we go. I don't like to overuse it. Heavy, you are not allowed to do a promo. There is no promos in the IF. If you want to do one, I got a place for you to do it. Extreme Chat Board on LegalLime.com/EIF Lives. Why would you do a promo if you're going to keep losing? Like, what the hell? If that's what you're saying, you gotta just have a match. Heavy, you would have been in this match, dude. I would have been putting you in this, which you would have been with R-Truth and Victor. That would have been a winnable match for you with Fandango. Instead, now you're going to come in. It's not important, dude. Your promo is not important. We've been dude, I've ran EIF for 11 years, and I've said no to Hall of Famers. What would make you think that a Hellocity guy who is watching the stream and intentionally not joining to avoid a match would be like, you know what? This is the guy. This is the guy we're going to let run a promo. Are you fucking dumb? I'll answer that, yes. Anyway, back to the match. Eclipse gets right back into the ring. Belly to belly connects. You should be happy that I talked to you in the party. But Heavy, you're always welcome to come in the party. We got a guy with Brock Lesnar who would like to fight you if you're open to it. Anyway, right hand connects. Knee misses. This bicycle kick does not, and out with his 18th ring escape is Eclipse. Now, Eclipse, just because you have a shittier character doesn't mean you're allowed more reversals or ring escapes. Nice single lariat running, and rolling out there is Chipping Cobra. Convicted, the veteran of these 3, a multi-time Hellocity champion, and now an opportunity for Cobra to get a good win over him if he could. Hey, Jolton is in the party. Hashtag Delb Squad might come to life here tonight. He's the Rated R Superstar Edge. Clothesline. Up next, will Jumper Magnum connect to an EIF match? We'll find out. Jumper. He did. He did beat him up. They want us to overturn him, but it really, like... Yeah, but VFG definitely beat you too. Anyway. Assassins, blah blah, Deadly, all these people are better than you now. He beat you before one more. Oh shit! Is that a finisher? Yeah, it is. Tiger Bomb. Oh my gosh, this could be a huge win for Eclipse too. He got him. Eclipse got him. 3 reversal Victor, and he just pinned the multi-time Hellocity champion. Well, unfortunately, Cobra, you still go down as part of a loss via a triple threat. Triple threat, there's one winner. Eclipse is 2-0 with Victor. That is surprising. He might go to 3-0 later on tonight on Hellocity. And folks, remember, you can see all 3, well, actually not Convicted, but you can see Chipping Cobra and Eclipse, Victor and R-Truth, maybe as their ED characters. Later on tonight, Hellocity comes your way 8 to 9 live on EIF Network. I think. Anyway. What? Oh, he just got owned by the new guy. It's going like at 2 a.m. Awesome. Well, I might not be back until closer to like 12:15, but sure. Don't forget, Greedy, Friday you owe me 30, remember? We talked about that. Yep. Greedy, you owe me, so. That's fine then. You're just gonna have to pay me Friday. Well, dude, it's gonna go up another $5 because, you know, I keep telling myself like, hey, I'm really struggling, but don't worry, I got this 30 bucks coming in, and it just keeps taking longer to get it. So it's kind of irritating the fuck out of me when I do things for you. So anyway, so Untamed's moving on to the finals. Anyway, all right, Assassins, are you there? Assassins, are you moving? Assassins, what the fuck are you doing, man? Why are you here still if you're not talking? This kid's getting me. Headshot, dude, we can get you a guy, man. I'll draft you right now. You want to see who you get? You want to come back? All right, cool. Guys, we just re-signed Headshot. Headshot Kill has been re-signed, and now we're going to live reveal his character. All right, here we go. It's a live character reveal. Now, remember, guys, there's a lot of characters that have been taken, so... Oh, that's right. Okay. All right, so we have to go to the tournament mode, right? Okay, we have to go to the tournament mode. So anyway, guys, because of that, Headshot will get a new character. So I'm just going to use an example of what I mean. If I hit this, now this one will not count. But if I hit that, Sheamus, okay, Sheamus is available. So Headshot could end up getting Sheamus. However, if I hit X and I get someone like Cesaro, Cesaro is taken by EBAMS. And isn't it funny that, like, my example worked perfectly? So anyway, Headshot Killa. Actually, I'm going to even be more fun. I'm going to go all the way down the screen, and then I'm going to go to this character, and whoever this guy is who Headshot will get as the final guy. So these are the characters Headshot's going to miss out on. The first 7 are the ones Headshot will miss out on. Okay, ready? No Rhino. No Victor. No Gallagher. No Wolf. No Roderick. No Jey Uso. No Sami Zayn. And last but not least, Headshot characters. Superstar character for the remainder of WWE 2K18 is... Isn't Stone Cold? He's taken. He is taken by Wicked Jr. Wicked used a free agent pick. The U.S. champion is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Let's try that again. No, we're going to do it again for fun. We're going to randomize it again for fun. So, just to fuck with him. All right. Anyway, Headshot's character is... a character that he once held. Sting is not taken. Headshot Killa will be Sting. A character that Headshot had before, he will have again. Headshot is Sting, and we'll see him back in EIF next week. Nope. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, guys, it looks like Jumper Magnum's going to be running Hellosity tonight. The old GM will be taking over the helm for Midnight, just having connection issues. Folks, if you could please please respect Jumper and hit the target. Make sure you give him a chance tonight. We certainly need him to be running this, and we could use all the help we can get. So anyway, let's go ahead and go to our next match. Let's see. Hey, Jolton, are you down with doing a match? All right, you're going one-on-one against your old rival, Jumper. Match is up, and Jumper will be going up against his old character, Edge. Come on, Jolton. You got this, Jolton. Deadly wants. All right. How much did you have to pay him? Okay. Recoup it. How the fuck do you recoup? All right, guys, the match is up, so we await on Jumper and Jolton. What? Jumper, start button? Yes. That's what we like to hear, dude. All right, well, it's a former world championship match. At one point, it was Jumper beating Jolton to become a two-time Superstardom champion. That has changed, and so has Jumper's character. He now represents Shinsuke Nakamura. Jolton, the character that Jumper was merely 10 days ago. Ding, ding, ding. Nice clothesline connects for Jumper. Is it confirmed? Okay, great. All right, guys, we have breaking news tonight. So we've got a triple header tonight. We've got Superstardom right now. Then from 8 to 9, we've got Velocity ran by Jumper Magnum. Midnight may be able to help there. And then late tonight, so you get a little bit of break in between all of them. Hopefully it makes you want to come back late tonight. It's around midnight, maybe even a little later than midnight. We're going to get the second semifinal of the Battle for Glory All-Stars tournament. Remember, the BFG does not have to happen during EIF showtimes, and that is the case in point of this one. It's going to be the 4-seed Untamed Legend and the number 2-seed Greedy. Entrances are not guaranteed for that, but it is a best-of-5 series. Last series, it was Deadly Gamer advancing. We kind of have to take a look at everything right now. It's so hard because we don't know if the winner of this fights Deadly for sure, or if we have to go back and do Deadly and MBC again in a modified version of the semis. There's a lot going on right now in the EIF, and unfortunately, the BFG is so exciting yet so controversial every single year, unfortunately. And moving on, though, taking a look at the second half of the Superstar draft, because over on this brand, it's guys just trying to get a feel for things. Jumper Magnum, he's been able to connect to this match, and that's a positive. And if he can win this, that's another positive. But he has got to be able to connect to some of these guys. He's still owed in some ways a world title match. Deadly Gamer is the EIF Superstardom champion right now, the acting champion, and Blah Blah still needs to eventually get his rematch clause. You know, there's just a lot of confusion around the league as a whole right now, and you got, I think what almost makes matters worse is you're having all of this around with the single brand pay-per-views. So it's not like you can use a pay-per-view to rectify everything. We've got to wait until after Hardcore Sacrifice, but certainly some seeds will be planted there. And in this show right now, an opportunity for Jolton, on the other hand, who could be a guy, and Jolton has heard this story before and been told himself, and been telling himself this, he's a guy who wants a shot at the United States Championship. He wants to get the mid-card opportunities. He's got to get some wins to do that. And a big win over Jumper could certainly do that. Jumper's had his number in their little EIF feud that has been on and off for the most part. Jumper with Shinsuke Nakamura, previously held by Deathlock, who now holds Cactus Jack, Mankind, and all the faces of Foley available to him. Taking a bow, but wait a minute, here comes Jolton behind Jumper, who's able to duck out of trouble. Kinshasa connects! And all of a sudden, with a yellow bar, it could be quick work for Jolton. 2, 3, another one finisher finish tonight. We're 4 through and 47 minutes in. Jumper makes easy work of Jolton. I didn't even get through talking about my program in the goddamn match. Holy fuck. All right. Possibly. Assassins, are you there now? Assassins, why have you been intentionally avoiding me this whole show? You haven't... What have you been doing? Okay, Teletubbies, great. Alright, so... Sounds good. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I think we're due for a multi-man. I really think we are. So... Well, I was thinking that, but initially, well, who are you, James? John Cena? And Assassins is Finn Balor. Okay, let's just do you two. I don't want to put Tyrant in this because I feel like I put him in this shit all the time. Yeah, but we don't really, we don't have the manpower for Battle Royals right now. Where's Stewie? Get that queer in here. We could use him. What? By the way, guys, I do have to kick some people out of the party just to ensure some room, so I apologize if you get kicked. It's only because you've already had a match. Remember, if you're on the Hellocity roster, you can still show up in just a little bit and get an opportunity to compete on Hellocity. What about you, Jumper? We are really rolling through this show, though. I'm just inviting a couple of extras just to see if anybody is online, because don't forget, you have 18 people that appear offline, so we don't know if they're here. What? Tripod, dude. He can't do anything, man. Kid can't do anything. It's real. I don't know where you get your sources, but you know what comes next. Anyway. Alright, let's see. That was a good time. Alright, Naxi boy, we need Alright, I'm gonna make a party. Oh, we need to get assassins back in here. There we go. Alright. Alright, triple threat assassins and Nexus and James. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Somebody let blah blah know to cash in. By the way, NBC, you were down to 2 regular title shots. You and your brother must have been selling them or something. Because you guys, or giving them away to people, because you guys had like 7 at one point. Alright guys, so it is confirmed tonight in the main event, Deadly Gamer is defending his Superstardom title, an NBC Master who celebrates a birthday today, looking to become the champion. And of course, how funny is it that it's Deadly and NBC? How about we make a rule? How about we make a rule out of this Superstardom title match? Hey, real quick, NBC, why don't we make a rule out of this one, okay? You can pick whatever stip you want, but if Deadly wins, then the BFG does not go under review. Come on, dude. It's not bullshit. We wanted to, dude, I want as less of work to do as possible. Fucking. You can't just let a 10 seed get in because it's a big underdog. Come on. Well, what is going on? Oh no, my God. I am on acid. I legitimately thought James was like the fucking watcher in the tag match and just got in and tagged him. I was like, what is he doing? Holy hell. Anyway, James representing John Cena, former character of Master B. Finn Balor, who was once held by then Superstardom champion Blah Blah, now belongs to the Intercontinental champion Assassins. A 3.5-month reign that will be defended once more at EIF's 8th annual Hardcore Sacrifice. That is the next defense for Assassins. He goes for a scoop and slam, ducking underneath and being taken down from behind. Assassins rolls out of trouble for a second dropkick, connects, healthiest player in the match. It's the IC champ by no surprise. Maybe the world champion would have been more expected, but Nexus Genesis has had his struggles in Superstardom at times. He's also a former multi-time champion here. And, ooh, nice little axe. In face, right hand, left and right. A bunch of turnbuckle fighting. Yeah, we got Kurt Angle and Brock in the main event. Although I will say this, guys, I haven't been able to read it during this, but I did get an Xbox Live message from Blah Blah. So I did just like a minute ago. So I don't know. We could have a WrestleMania rematch. Tied in the Tree of Woes, James Arcava, the 2 ED champions battle it out right now. Siggy connects for Assassins. A lot of first fall finishes. By the way, we've just passed the midway point in our show tonight. Glad you could join us. Superstardom 383. Also, the final episode of Superstardom in the month of May. We've got June Superstardom coming up sometime next week. Final overall EIF event of May comes your way tomorrow night on the 31st. And guys, again, today, May 30th, we've got a ton going on. Superstardom now. Then we have the Helosity show coming up from 8 to 9. Hopefully, Helosity champion Death Row will be present. Not sure yet. He'll be defending. Confirmed his next defense will be at Hardcore Sacrifice on Sunday, June 10th. And then later on tonight, probably at midnight or just a little past, we've got Greedy and Untamed. We could be up well after 1. And, all depends on how that series goes. Greedy in the semifinals for the 3rd consecutive year. Untamed Legend, his first semifinal appearance in the BFG. And now James Arkonfel out on the outside. Chance for the IC champ to pounce. Coup de grace gets reversed. Pele does not. What jumper? Tell him no. Tell him no. I have him booked for the 10th. I'm going to try and pull off something that will be an exciting challenge for him. So... For what? A hardcore sacrifice? All depends. At this point, I'm going to book 5 matches. I'm going to book the 3 title matches. BFG is the best of 7, and then I'll book something else just because there's going to be so much there, you know what I mean? So, all depends on what I end up deciding to do as that side match. Another signature connecting for Assassins. Headshot back in EIF with Sting as part of a cool announcement tonight on Superstardom. Show is chugging along. And now Jolton and Headshot in talks of perhaps making a trade. Headshot once held Sting before, though, so it'd be kind of cool to see him with Stinger again. I do remember that kid. Didn't he fight you at the WrestleMania main event? Or what? What, Jolton? Can't hear you, dude, but... Well, that's something we could consider, but I'm not 100% on it. I'd want to think about it for another week or two. Nice offense, keeping dropkick. That Nexus never saw anything dirty about until somebody else used it. And, oh, looking for the baseball slide, misses. Nexus gets the feet of the IC champion, Assassins. Nexus and Assassins know each other very well outside of EIF. Clothesline connects for Nexus. Interrupts. I mean, you know, you can do a match tonight and see how it goes, but you can't, like, be competing for the title right now. Not until I give permission. Go ahead, Nexus, hit him. That's clean. Dude, it's Jolton. He's not doing good with anybody. How am I doing with Edge? Well, how's this answer your question? I got green barred by a guy with Victor. Again. Oh, wow, and James bit. 1916 connects Assassins, looks for a pinfall victory. Hooks the leg. Nexus is out on the outside. James must kick out. 2. And we get one of very few kickouts, I think, if not the only kickout we've seen in tonight's show. This is our 5th match of the night. It's also our 2nd triple threat contest. Uh-oh, James gets caught, and a sit-out powerbomb connects after using his comeback. Here comes the finisher. Assassin saw it all the way. Meanwhile, James Arkonfel looking to use his comeback, maybe. Thug life. We salute. Couple of lefts stopped. Snapmare. And those elbows digging into the chest. Off the rope comes Nexus. The elbow misses. Nexus might get caught here. Yes, he will. Finisher 1916. Nexus must kick out this time. Nexus Genesis has kicked out of a ton of finishers in matches before. Can he do it again with 1, 2? No, he cannot. Nexus, you fucking suck. Assassins gets the win. And Assassins gets a yellow one. Jesus. Oh. So the IC champion Assassins, nothing new, another win. And I really do believe that when Assassins does lose that IC title, and I have no idea when that's going to be, but when he does, I really wonder, he could honestly be sold on either ED or SS. Oh. Carney? Dude, the less money I have tied into you, Jumper, the better, because I feel like... All right, so... let's see here. What do we got here? 5 matches down. Who has not had a match in this party? Only little old Tyron. Tyron and Untamed. There we go, Tyran. Have you fought Untamed lately? Untamed, are you cool with fighting Tyron? Untamed, are you there? Okay. So, alright. You're cool with doing a Tyron U one-on-one? Untamed, are you okay with doing a one-on-one with Tyron? Alright, cool. Alright, I invited EBAMS just to see in case he does want to join and do pre-main event, but I don't know if he does. But this will be the pre-main event. So up next, we're going to do our world title match on Superstardom. Okay. Yep, we're going to make it. So EBAMS has not joined, so it'll just be a one-on-one as our pre-main event. Tyron Hunt and Untamed legend Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels. Untamed stole the character of Untamed legend, much like we saw with the Untamed stole the character of Tyron, and much like we saw the Jolton Jumper match earlier, which also featured kind of a character steal there when Jolton took Edge and Jumper took Shinsuke Nakamura. You know you're going to see sort of these funky matches and these matchups, at least in the early goings of Superstardom, now that we're on the second half, and that's what we're going to get here. So pre-main event, Tyron Hunt could get a huge win with Shawn Michaels. Untamed Legend could just be the status quo with a win. Either way, the match is up. James, who will be watching, please go ahead and join, folks. And this, again, our pre-main event to what will now be a World Championship main event. Deadly Gamer, who won his very first world title over a week and a half ago. And this will not be on for this, but they will be on for the main event, possibly. Possibly. I don't know. It all depends on when this ends. And if I think we can get, you know, because I really don't want to be here a minute after 7 because I got to get going. Movie. Because this theater is, like, really fucking cheap. What it does, is as soon as a movie is taken out of, like, the main theater run, it gets sent to this theater. It's, like, really small theater rooms, probably seats, like, 50, 60 people. But it's $5 tickets if you go to evening and night shows. It's $3 tickets if you go, like, before 5 o'clock. They're fucking dirt cheap. Like... large popcorn's $4.50 with a free refill. All drinks are free refills. Like, dirt cheap. Well, they just came out of theaters, so we're seeing the Truth or Dare movie, and we're seeing the Cockblockers movie. So, yeah, the other movies. The other movies that I want to see, well, that we want to both see, are Deadpool 2, like everybody's seeing that, and that Johnny Knoxville movie. Then I don't know what I'd even call it. I forgot. Dirty Clit 3 says Untamed. I don't think that's the name of it. Anyway, ding ding ding. All right, so the main event is underway. Tyron Hunt previously held Randy Orton. He now is Shawn Michaels, and for Tyron Hunt, it's certainly the hope that he can get some sort of proclamation that leads him to a U.S. opportunity. He's another one of those mid-card level guys, but I will say this, Collision Course yearly is a pay-per-view that presents a world title opportunity to those who have not held it. Tyron Hunt still is under that category, and you know what? This year was a Hall of Fame year for Tyron. I have a good feeling he will be in there if he does not win the world title before then. Of course, let's not all kid ourselves. We know the answer to that. Anyway, this brought to you by twitch.tv/EIF Network. Remember, we are broadcasting live on both mixer.com/EIF_network and twitch.tv/EIF Network. Breaking news, guys, we will not have entrances for our main event tonight. No entrances for the main event tonight. Will be in-ring introductions. The reason why? Blah Blah has cashed in, and it will be a triple threat. Blah Blah, NBC Master, and Deadly. Another WrestleMania rematch. These three have known each other so well over the last couple months, but Blah Blah using a rematch clause. And because NBC already did so, Blah Blah the last one, he will get to pick the stipulation for that triple threat. And again, that is your main event coming up next. This is already our 6th match. And great, because ED, actually the last 2 EDs, we've had just 4 matches. So it feels like the quantity of matches has went down. Nice when you get a couple more guys in action. We had a lot of guys showing up tonight to try and get matches. Big thanks to those guys. So 3 triple threats and 4 one-on-ones. We'll do the math. What was that, 17 people showing up tonight? Pretty good. Nope. Back to the offense goes Tyron Hunt. Untamed Legend in his first of 2 matches tonight. Well, technically it could be a lot more. He is facing off with Greedy in the nightcap. That's coming up later on after we hit the clock that technically will be a Thursday match. Big measured right hand connects to the forehead of Tyron. Tyron Hunt is in the ring with a former 3-time EIF world champion. Untamed Legend is a tough customer. Tyron Hunt will try to get a big upset victory, but so far it is not looking too good for him. Untamed just taking advantage of all the luxuries Randy Orton's moveset has. All the things Tyron Hunt was not able to do with Orton. Did hold the Velocity Championship with the Viper, but that was the furthest he could get with this character. But to get a couple multi-man wins, as James Arkoffel points out, but Tyron actually won with Shawn Michaels last week over James and Dual Candy. So Tyron is 1-0 under Shawn Michaels, and I don't know that streak will be extended much further. Untamed Legend pitching a clean bar right now. Even Tyron's laughing like, dude, I fucking know. Anyway. Don't do that. I mean, I honestly think you could tell him that and hit it, and he probably still would not reverse. Count is at 6. Untamed Legend is dangerously flirting with that count. Well, Untamed wins by count.
The winner is Tyron Hunt.
I think that shit should start being put into effect where that should be a reverse decision. Tyron, in all due respect though, Tyron, to be fair, like, even though I hate that, you hurt him. Like, you should have easily just reversed him and just fucking went in the ring and beat him by count out. Ugh, alright, well guys, you never like to see it end like that, but Tyron has quickly said, fuck this, I'm going on to Halo Guardians. I don't blame him. Yeah, because Untamed did it on purpose, dude. Untamed did it 100% on purpose. Alright guys, well, we're not going to do entrances because it would just take too much extra time with James and stuff, but we do have a main event for you, and we do have a world title match for you. It is for triple threat for the Superstardom Championship. Deadly defending against NBC Master and blah, 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 blah. Got to pick the stipulation, and the former champion chooses a triple threat elimination match. Alright guys, well, to be fair, Blah Blah has joined the party, and guys, to also correct, Blah Blah did specify very little. He said an elimination match, so here's how it's going to be, guys. It is elimination. Victory off pinfall or submission will count. Also, all three of these guys have submission finishers, and disqualification is on. So guys, the use of weapons is prohibited in this match. As we load in, let's give you a quick recap of the 6 matches that happened tonight. Greedy and Master B kicked things off with an exciting match that ended in a not-so-exciting way, a no contest. Dual Candy with a win over DZ, Luke Gallows over Godfather, Eclipse, a triple threat win with Convicted, and Chip and Cobra taking the losses. He is 2-0 with a 3-reversal character known as Victor. Wouldn't be the first guy to get good with 3 reversals. So was Jumper Magnum with Baron Corbin, but now he's Shinsuke and he defeated Jolton. Also Assassins defeating Nexus and James in non-title action, and Untamed with a count-out victory over Tyron Hunt. I know, I'll get out. Well, you don't want to eliminate me because my broadcasting angle will be terrible. So, yeah. The following contest is our main event of the evening and is a triple threat elimination match for the EIF Superstardom Championship. Introducing the challengers. First, celebrating a birthday today, from Burlington, Vermont, representing Brock Lesnar. This is NBC Master. And the next challenger, representing Neville. He is a former champion. Blah, blah. And their opponent, representing the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle. He is the reigning and defending EIF Superstardom Champion, Deadly Gamer. All right, guys, it is elimination. Pinfall and submission, the ways to win. Disqualification is on as well. NBC, are you ready? Blah, blah, are you ready? All right, the defending champion, Deadly, are you ready? Are you ready now? Here we go. Main event of SS for the title. Ding, ding, ding. And here we go. It is elimination triple threat. Ascending to the middle rope is the champion. And, oh, a nice senton from that middle rope. A couple of new characters represented. The last time we saw this triple threat, it was Finn Balor, Brock Lesnar, and Braun Strowman. The middle of those three characters has not changed. NBC remains possessive over the Conqueror, but now Deadly Gamer, the Olympic gold medalist. How about Neville being represented by Blah Blah? K-Hart, who had Neville last time, actually just joined the party. He's Jinder Mahal, and we have yet to see him hinder the Jinder yet. Although K-Hart could be another guy looking for a title pursuit on this brand. Over the top rope goes the champion. And in an elimination match, these three superstars actually made event at EIF WrestleMania 11 and EIF Vengeance this past year, so as nothing new, these three are not strangers to one another. We also saw Blah Blah lose his championship in one-on-one action to Deadly just recently. NBC Master and Deadly also competing on ED in the Battle for Glory All-Stars tournament. Very, very familiar with one another, but a couple of different character elements like Neville and Angle that are brought to the table. That brings some diversity to this kind of matchup. Brings something refreshing as a missile dropkick goes unfulfilled from the top. NBC was successful in nailing down his fellow challenger, Blah Blah, the champion, who is trying to take control of the situation right now, Deadly. Elimination made by Blah Blah. That also means the eliminations have to take place in the ring where you can see Deadly and Blah Blah currently are. NBC will wait for a couple seconds before sliding in. Goes for a move, doesn't get it. The shoulder tackle does work this time. Goes for a clothesline. In fact, he and Deadly went for stereo clotheslines. Neither connected, then Deadly got the better end on the following note. Seventh match of the night, we already documented the other two. A mid-move connects, and that's not good for Deadly Gamer, but Blah Blah is out of reversals. He's going to try and get Deadly. He's got to be quick. Deadly's taking his time. NBC's going to get in. NBC could not interrupt that move. Over the top rope and down. I had some camera issues, but outside now with just one reversal left. Blah Blah and NBC both. All four reversals remain in possession for Deadly Gamer, who may have cracked the code to NBC just recently on ED. We'll see if he translates that to this brand as a flurry of strikes in the corner keep a fellow challenger NBC down. And it has been a weird time. NBC Master has just went so long without holding the title, and by so long I mean a little over a month. But it just feels like forever because this guy is not used to not being champion. And he won his first Superstardom title May 24th, 2016. He never went a month without until just this year. Nexus did dethrone him a couple of times, but those guys held the belt no more than 2-3 weeks. NBC with a gut wrench on the outside to Deadly. Everybody in a safe space right now, technically. Healthiest superstar is NBC Master. Double leg takedown connects for the representative of the former UFC heavyweight champion Brock Lesnar. He is thrown up the stage. That is a legal place to play. No ring out count implied. And they will fight on the SmackDown Live ramp. Deadly going to quickly set his attention back. And getting in the ring, here's Deadly. Taken to by Blah Blah with a shoulder tackle. NBC far away from the action right now. Right back kick misses. Deadly twists the leg, and you know Deadly Gamer is going to look for any leg maneuvers he can. NBC gets in. Flying strike connects for Deadly, and he has both his challengers down. The first of 3 manual ring escapes will be used for Blah Blah. In this World Championship main event here on Superstar. The title does not change hands very often. A world title does not change hands very often. It feels on regular shows anymore. I guess I can't say the same for ED, which has been the hot potato of the league. Another mid-move was caused to the benefit of one Deadly, who will escort himself to the outside, and NBC might get a couple of free strikes in. Here comes Deadly right back. The champion watches NBC get out. Yep, that is legal. That is legal. Change of position is fine. Tree of Woe knots up Blah Blah. What will NBC do? Oh, wait a minute. NBC might try and get him. Nope. NBC cannot do anything there, so all the blood will rush to the head of Blah Blah until he drops down from that Tree of Woe positioning. And he is back to his feet and apparently okay. Strike. Body shot misses there for Deadly Gamer, who is technically making his first official defense. We attempted to do something last week with Jumper, but it did not work. Jumper and Deadly have just had some weird connection issues after 3 straight weeks of having one-on-ones with one another. Another nice forearm and a finisher in hand for only one. The one, the Superstar champion Deadly Gamer. Ground pound offense used on Blah Blah, the former champion. Blah Blah and Deadly both winning their first world championships off one another. Blah Blah did it in a triple threat with NBC. Or excuse me, did it in a, yeah, he did. A back kick off the rope, off another rope. And a sliding kick to the head of NBC. NBC will roll out of the ring. There's a signature in hand for Blah Blah. Remember, the champion does need to be pinned or at least submitted in this triple threat, but he does not need to go first. If he does, though, we have a guaranteed new champion. Either NBC does it once again or Blah Blah earns his second time around as the Superstar champion. Blah Blah with the left. Deadly tries to knee him, but it doesn't happen at NBC. Oh, Blah Blah got out on the wrong side of the ring. NBC was there to greet him. Not a pleasant meeting between the two, and now NBC Master tosses Blah back in the ring. No reversals for Blah Blah. And he is the most damaged in the match. Lots of lag. Uppercut connects, and notice NBC was using Blah Blah as the sacrificial lamb. He was going to concede an opportunity for somebody to get eliminated, but Deadly did not fall for it. Deadly knows how dangerous NBC Master can be, and frankly, NBC is the healthiest of those two, and overall into the 3. NBC, sorry, we went quiet there for a little bit. NBC Master, the upper hand. Dropping blah blah on the outside. Here he comes for Deadly. Deadly is on the other side, but NBC quick to suffocate both of his opponents, just giving little to no breathing room for either superstar before they are attacked again. And this is the NBC we saw win 6 Superstardom title reigns. This is the NBC who had a 5+ month reign as the champion. And NBC's going to grab the feet, and no funny business. NBC pulls him right back out of the ring. Blah Blah's not getting away. He does gain a reversal though. NBC with a fireman's carry to Deadly Gamer. Now the bulk of the fight is taking place on the outside of the ring. And NBC has to remember, as dominant as he has been right now, he is on the outside. Oh, powerbomb on the steps. Well, that cannot feel good for the former champion Blah Blah, who had to pick somebody other than Finn Balor. Deadly did not. He elected to go the route of Kurt Angle instead of Braun Strowman. But Finn Balor was taken off the board by IC champion Assassins. And so Blah Blah had to pick his next step, and he said, you know what, I want a character with submission. I want a guy who's going to give me similar speed to Finn Balor. And I think 1 and 1 were put together, and Neville kind of ended up being the guy. Deadly Gamer will guard the ring now, so he has the advantage. Finishers belong to all 3 of these superstars, but none of the attempted one. You're watching the main event here tonight of Superstardom 383. It's part of what is now turning into an extremely long day with a lot of different stuff going on tonight in EIF. A lot of Extreme International fighting can be puzzling at times, and the fight will go back to play outside. Maybe not. NBC does go in the ring, and here we go. We get some action. All 3 guys in the ring for the first time in a while, and that'll be put to bed about 3 seconds in. NBC rolls. Running. Who wants to hit who now? And now you get in that position where you kind of think somebody's definitely going for a finisher here. Angle slam, Kimura, F5, ankle lock. What comes next? They stare off. Blah Blah will just watch. Well, these 3 just know what each other is going to do. Now NBC will go to the middle rope. Deadly flying strike, all 3 men back in. NBC rolls out, and a nice move from Blah Blah to get Deadly Gamer down. Could go for the submission. Irish whip to keep Deadly. Now he's gonna bring him to the outside. Blah Blah power bombs him down. Panorama. Forearm. Well, it's more not enthusiastic. It's more of a curious call. You know, my call is telling me, now obviously you look at the moveset of Neville, he really didn't have an option. What are you going to do, strike him? He's still going to be there. You know, he's still going to be on the outside, but here's the thing. We did forget to mention that the Rings of Saturn and the Red Arrow, and once again, just like last half, Blah Blah has a character with a diving finisher from the top rope. Another drop kick to the feet. All of a sudden, Blah Blah may be the more dominant one of the 3. Now it's his turn to get the offense, and I gotta be honest, I think Blah Blah would be my 3rd I would have to rank in terms of the skill we've seen in this match. He has looked the least impressive with Neville, and he's going to stroll onto the outside and allow NBC and Deadly to get a crack at one another. But here's the problem with this match. Guys aren't going to let somebody sit outside while they try to eliminate someone. You're going to get clean entry, you're going to gain offense. Guys do not want to give each other that privilege. And that's what could make this match go a lot longer than just another 5 or 10 minutes. And if you're me, you fucking hope it's not more than 20. NBC guards the ring. I swear to God, dude, I'm not kidding. NBC. On one knee has the champion. Deadly Gamer, an elimination charge to Deadly, who's the only guy that didn't really get to pick this. He didn't pick his opponents tonight. He didn't get to pick the step up. That's what happens with the champion. You become the hunted. You go from the predator to the prey. And NBC and Blah Blah trying to feast on such opportunities. But then NBC goes to the outside. And we're doing our best to give you a camera angle that will suffice. MBC gets his head rocked off the apron, though. Blah Blah took advantage. Now he'll slide back in. Blah Blah and the champion. That was a big reversal. It was a finisher reversal, in fact. First finisher attempt of the night is unsuccessful. It comes off the hands of Superstar champion Deadly. Now I'll be interrupted throughout the commentary of this world title match as our Velocity champion is running the party. Another forearm connects. Clothesline connects for NBC Master. Did you get a new mic? Death Row definitely on a new mic because he sounds different. Right. NBC is struck down, and Blah Blah, who has nearly 3 finishers, he's got 2 in his 6%, or a strike or 2 away from getting another one. There's a nice right hand rock'em sock'em from Deadly Gamer, who has a finisher. All 3 of these guys have submission finishers. They target the legs, the arm, and the torso. And there is one of them. The Rings of Saturn have been applied. A new Superstar champion can be guaranteed. Deadly Gamer could submit. Blah Blah has it locked in. Deadly submits. We have a new guaranteed champion. And it could be coming in seconds. The Kimura did not get attempted. Blah Blah will exit the ring. And Blah Blah, who has had NBC's number so many times before, will try to get it again. Blah Blah with a clothesline from behind. We have a guaranteed new champion. Deadly will be entitled to a rematch clause at some point here. Oh my. My, how things develop. NBC hit with the right back kick. And yeah, you can see Deadly right next to me sitting outside, was confused. The less than 2-week reign of Deadly Gamer comes to an end. NBC German suplex, and NBC Master celebrating the 17th birthday today, looking to become Superstar champion again. He goes for it. Blah Blah reverses. This is not the guy I think NBC wanted to meet in the final 2, though. Blah Blah has 3 finishers in hand. That could be the Rings of Saturn. Yes, it is. Submission is locked in on NBC. Blah Blah has the Rings of Saturn applied. NBC must survive. NBC is hurt bad. Blah Blah looks to become a 2-time EIF Superstar champion. Will NBC submit? The right hand being watched heavily. No. Look at the strength NBC gets out of it. Wow. How did NBC get out of that? And he gets caught with an insecurity again. No way. And NBC is going to roll out of it. NBC gets in and is caught immediately. This is what made NBC struggle and what kind of brought him down a little bit because of how good Blah Blah is against him. Springboard out and a leg drop over the back of the neck of the former 6-time EIF Superstar champion, the man that holds the record for the longest reign in this brand's history. 5-month, 8-day reign set in late 2016 into January of 2017. Uh-oh, Blah Blah accidentally climbs the turnbuckles. He's going to pay for it. And he used a reversal. He used a reversal to position himself back. And it didn't work. That's what you call game fucking. Some people refer to it as such. And NBC from the top rope, a superplex connects. The damage has been done. Blah Blah has been heavily hurt, but he was able to submit Deadly and gain to the bottom 2. Challengers battling for a new reign to be crowned. We will have a new world champion of Superstar crowned right here in our main event. Both men are out of reversals, and NBC is the offense. Blah Blah uses his... Really? Because I can't... That's his third. That's his third. Yep, that's his third. Because he used one during the triple threat portion. So Blah Blah is out of ring escapes. NBC has used... How many do you have him for? Same. Okay. So NBC still has 2 ring escapes to work with. Blah Blah does not. And guys, if Blah Blah pulls what he did last time, NBC will get a free finisher. NBC goes for an F5. It is not happening. And NBC again out of reversals. Blah Blah might want to get him here. Nope. Blah Blah could have used the speed of Neville to maybe dive out at him. NBC used a ring, did not use a ring escape. He exited the ring via a clean measure. Blah Blah holds court in the ring. Don't forget, guys, immediately following this show, listen for the signature outro. If this is your first time watching, we'll tell you all the ways you can keep up to date with our league, and also remind you of some of the other upcoming events, including some later on tonight. NBC will get right back in. In terms of the final two, it's a 1-0 finisher count. Signature rings, or the submission Rings of Saturn was applied to NBC. It might be coming up again. Yes, it is, but NBC reversed. Back body drop, and the world of EIF watching in, and more so listening in on our party report showing our viewer numbers. So guys, very interested to see what will come next. NBC might be looking at a second finisher obtained here to match Blah Blah's two. Nope, not just yet for NBC. Oh, now he's got to make a careful next movement. NBC gaining support of Greedy, who is in here. Stomp connects, that's a reversal for Blah Blah. 2-1 the reversal counts. Blah Blah can take advantage. Throws his opponent into the corner. Knee to the ribs connect. And Blah Blah goes for the finisher again. He's not going for that diving red arrow. Both men down to one reversal. NBC is out of reversals. And he's going to stand back. NBC, hey, here's the thing, guys. A Kimura is not a for sure win either, though, because Blah Blah has gotten out of that submission hold against NBC before. NBC up the steps, tries to get in. NBC will climb back in. Blah Blah will toss him into the turnbuckles. Blah Blah with a stomp to keep him down. Here comes Blah Blah again, over the top, leg drop, coming up. NBC has had a lot of damage done to his head. The torso, not so much. Blah Blah has been severely bruised in this match. NBC caught again. He rolls out. 2 ring escapes for NBC. Blah Blah is out of them. NBC has 1 remaining. 2 finishers to 1. Here's NBC. No, Blah Blah saw it. Snapmare. Kick to the spine. NBC used a reversal. And you know NBC is going to play the patient game now. 3 stomps. Right. There it is. There's the 3rd. Can't blame him for it, though. NBC, I think NBC's a guy who he hates to say that he gets rattled in matches. And wait a second. That is the finisher. No reversals. It's 2-0. NBC caught with the Rings of Saturn. Wait a minute. Is there a rope break? No, there's not. NBC's not going to get the rope. He's got to hang in here. Blah Blah taps NBC out and beats him again. NBC loses again to Blah Blah, who has his number and becomes a 2-time EIF Superstardom champion. What a win for Blah Blah. And so Blah Blah, to make it official, there's the 3. Blah Blah defeats Deadly, submitting him. He defeats NBC Masters, submitting him. And Blah Blah, right here in the main event of Superstardom, becomes your new EIF Superstardom champion. Blah Blah's next title defense is not guaranteed a time and place, but we do know Deadly Gamer is entitled to a rematch clause And Blah Blah was entitled to his, and he capitalized on it. So the birthday boy NBC unsuccessful. Last year he had a better run. This year it's another loss, and for NBC it's just kind of weird seeing that on Superstardom. It really, really is. But give credit to Blah Blah. He is a main eventer on the rise, as is Deadly, and it could be a one-on-one between those two coming up sooner than later, or NBC could rear his head again. What? I mean, somebody else could cash in, but if you want to confirm that you're using it, Blah Blah technically would have to show up, yeah. Okay, cool. All right, great. Well, guys, we have more breaking news before we end tonight's show, and that is that Deadly has confirmed he will be using his rematch clause on Blah Blah next week. Superstardom 384. We don't have a time, day, or any of that yet for you, but we know when it happens, barring anything unforeseen, these two will meet in a one-on-one, and NBC still has a couple of title shots, guys. And meanwhile, there's other noise that's trying to be made throughout the realm of Superstardom. Guys, you have to show up. And also, another confirmation, next week, the U.S. title is on the line. Why? Well, if Wicked doesn't show up, it's vacated. He was not here tonight, and that's his, so next week he'll pass the 14-day mark. He will have to defend that championship. So, anyway, there's going to be a lot of interest for next week's Superstardom, a lot of interest for what's going on tonight, though, folks. Remember, in just a little over an hour from now at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have EIF Helocity. See the superstars of tomorrow, today. And Jumper Magnum, the former general manager who ran the show for almost an entire year, he is going to be in charge. Midnight Mayfire, the current GM, is having some connection problems, so we're going to respect that. Jumper will run the show from 8 to 9 Eastern, and then, guys, if you have a chance to stay up late, I encourage you to do so. Why not? Because we've got Battle for Glory All-Stars semifinal action coming up once we officially hit the wee morning hours of Thursday, May 31st. So a little after midnight, it's going to be Greedy and Untamed Legend, the 2 seed and the 4 seed in a best-of-5 semifinal series. One of these two will make it to their first ever Battle for Glory All-Stars tournament final. For Greedy, it's his third consecutive BFG semifinal. For Untamed, it's his first ever. And in order to keep up to all that stuff, make sure you follow us on Twitter at EIF Network. We'll give you the latest breaking news, updates, and more. Also, don't forget to follow us right here on Mixer and Twitch, whichever one you're watching on. Please do so. It's mixer.com/EIF_network and twitch.tv/EIF Network. I'd love to hear from you guys on both, so give us a follow. You can also check us out on YouTube and watch our video library. This entire show will be available for you there at EIF Archive. Subscribe now at EIF ARCHIVE. And for any other inquiries, please feel free to roll onto the home and unupdated home of Extreme International Fighting, leaguelineup.com/EIF Lives. Please contact Steven Porter. That's his gamer tag on Xbox. Let him know what a terrible job he's doing. And hopefully you can find some things. Prismatic Porter, is that what it is? Anyway, whatever, let him know. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for, I guess, the first third of our portion of EIF content. As mentioned, Jumper will be with you around 8 o'clock. I'll be with you guys again around midnight, getting set for the big BFG. So until then, guys, thanks for tuning in to EIF Superstardom. We have a new Superstardom champion, and his name is Blah Blah. Thanks again to James Arkoffel for doing all the video production, and from all of us here at Extreme International Fighting, I'm Carney. Have a good night. We'll see you again later on tonight for the BFG and Helocity.